All right, welcome everybody to Toronto. So glad you came! I've been dreaming of this moment for more than a year. So it's pretty cool. Land acknowledgement for Toronto, and I'm not going to read all this because I'm going to horribly butcher all the names, but we acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. So when I was presented with this thing, I was like, yes, Google Slides. Yeah, so that's the two problems joke that you commonly see with regular expressions. Anyway, at my advanced age, I need glasses. Okay, so reminders, everybody should have received a Slack channel invite. We're going to be talking on that channel. You may have seen my long post yesterday about the changes in the schedule necessitated by Air France's inability to transport Ovid from France to Toronto. So Todd is taking care of his wife who's coming out of hospital and has been doing work on Sked behind the scenes. Thanks, Todd. Lunch, 90 minutes a day. You're on your own for that. There's plenty of places to go out, and I think there's something happening in Nathan Phelps Square, the City Hall. And coffee tea is all day. Thank God for caffeine. Mixer and social tonight at 5:30, right after the end of the session, and the banquet is tomorrow at 6:30, so it gives you an hour to hang out and prepare. And what is next? Why are we here? We're here because I'm insane. No. We're here to do a bunch of, hack on stuff. I jumped too soon on that. High praise for the people taking part in the hackathon. They're doing amazing stuff that I could read about and go, wow, that's cool. I have no idea, you know. The only hacker I know a little bit is Olaf, and he's super brilliant. Anyway. Learn stuff and teach stuff, of course. To meet people, you get to meet all these people who've written amazing stuff. Strengthen the community, prove to people that Perl is not dead. See a little of the city, the province, and the country, and I think Abigail wins the award on that. It sounds like he and his wife have done a lot of touring in the country. Fabulous. And to drink beer, of course, because I'm a big fan of drinking beer. So why am I organizing? If we go a long way back, well, it's a long way for me. Perl was 10 years old back then. Objects were brand new. I started going to Perlmongers meetings and meeting all kinds of interesting people. Mike Stock, Dave Doyle, Adam Priam, Stuart Russ? Alan Rocker. Went to my first YAPC NA, still wearing the shirt, still got it. Ooh, it's 23 years old. Yeah, I like t-shirts. YAPC NA was amazing. I got to see Damian Conway, Randall Schwartz, Lightning Talks, Schwern, all these amazing people, and I learned a whole pile. And more recently, I took over the Toronto Perlmongers from Olaf. Then one night a few years ago, Sergio and I sat down for some beers, and Sergio was really keen on this whole conference thing. He was like super keen. Yes, Alex, we can put it on. You know, it'll be great. We get all these people here. And he was pretty enthusiastic, and I was like, well, you know. Okay, so then I thought I should get involved with the Perl Foundation and meet a few people and find out, you know, if it's possible to do this thing kind of in the distant future, and here we are. So I don't know, it's crazy. And 25 years later, I don't have my notes here, so I don't know what I was going to say. Oh yeah, objects are new again. As we're going to find out when Ovid gets here. So Ovid is scheduled, was scheduled for 11 o'clock today. That's been moved to tomorrow morning. We'll find out. I can't wait to read all about it. Anyway, I'm a big believer in education. The field we're in, you need to be learning all the time. If you just stick with what you learned 25 years ago, you're not going to get any jobs. So you have to be continually learning, and this conference is all about learning and, well, I shouldn't have written, my slide shouldn't be so wordy. I should go with the Steve Jobs principle of just one word on a slide. And it seemed like a good idea at the time. Still a good idea. All right, so I'd like to thank, I mean, it's astonishing how people come out of the woodwork to help, and I think I'm thrilled with the community. There have been a bunch of people who've helped, and I'll have a more complete list at the end of the third day. Todd Ronaldo, because he's the kind of the conference organizer emeritus, he knows everything about everything. You can all wave to Todd back in Houston. Yeah, he can't see you, but it's okay. The feeling's there. He's been amazing. Ingy for finding this venue. So I went to a bunch of venues in November, found one that I thought was great, and then found out it was too expensive. And then Ingy popped up out of nowhere and said, oh, I've got a couple of ideas, and we toured a couple places and found this place. Without this place, we wouldn't have a conference. I don't know what would have happened. So thanks, Ingy. You are the man. Bruce and Sarah know a ton of stuff. Sarah has been my savior. Thank you, Sarah, wherever you are. And Amber for a ton of administrative stuff. And you may have seen these shirts. You've all got one. Amber did the logo. Once again, Amber, the logo is awesome. You are awesome. All right, and Peter for his checkbook, because he's been bankrolling the whole thing. Okay, and the volunteers, so many people. Everybody's been, as I said, everybody's been jumping out of the woodwork to help. Okay, is there another slide? That's it. I'm thrilled to open the 2023 Perl and Raku conference in Toronto. Learn lots of stuff, drink lovely beverage. I should have left some of that stuff out. Anyway, that's a picture of me in front of my trailer with my barbecue. And now, I have to figure out how to do this. I'm going to turn it over to Makoto, who is going to talk about the White Camel Award.
Good morning. White Camel. Something is playing music.
I'm sorry?
It is playing music.
What's that? Can you hear me now? I think you need to stand a little closer. What's the problem?
Playing music. Do you hear the music?
Do I hear the music?
That's fine.
Yeah, I can hear the music. That's cool.
Thanks.
I'm old. I can't hear stuff like that.
Sorry. Restart. Good morning. White Camel. White Camel Award is the award to recognize hero who helped this wonderful community. We are about community, and we have to recognize those people who help our culture to grow. Historically, the award was started in 1999, I think, and then Brian D. Foy was running until 2018, and then he had to stop. It was my desire, our desire, to continue. So I had a chat with Brian. He said, okay, go ahead. And the Perl Foundation, Perl Weekly Foundation said, let's do it. So here we are. I am here to announce the winner of the White Camel Award 2022, last year's one. 2023, we will announce in December. So, one structure change. Earlier, we gave awards to 3 individuals. We are going to change it to 1 person per year. So, is making the selection even more complex because we have so many great community heroes, and we can do only one person a year. But I believe this person, everybody agrees this person is a wonderful community hero. So I want to make an announcement. We are giving White Camel Award 2022 to Mohammad Sajid Anwar. Come to the stage. Come to the stage. As everybody knows, Mohammad has been running Perl Weekly Challenge, literally every week. And people get together from beginners to experts. They solve 2 challenges together, and they have fun. And the challenge became huge, and they have more than 300 unique participants now. And let's not forget, Mohammad also is a co-editor of Perl Weekly Newsletter, and he makes a bunch of interesting articles from algorithms to games. So I will stop here. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you,
Mohammad.
very much. Yeah.